How's it, everyone? I was recently thinking about Planet Zoo 2, and in one of the comments of my video, I saw somebody mention that the Planet Dinosaur trademark could be for an extinct species pack for Planet Zoo 2 instead of its own separate game. So I decided to make a video discussing the possibilities of an extinct species pack in Planet Zoo 2, and more importantly, how it could fit into the game. What would even be in the DLC? I think the highest likelihood of if this pack gets made is that it would be cenozoic creatures. I think it's more in synchrony with the vibe of Planet Zoo already, and overall just fits in with the existing rosters, and some species would probably be able to share rigs with existing species. There's two roads that we can take when it comes to cenozoic species. Cenozoics as a whole, or pleistocene cenozoics. I'd personally say that pleistocene and even more recent cenozoics make more sense. Planet Zoo 2 is featuring a new mechanic new to the Planet series where you'll be able to manage wildlife reserves. We don't know entirely how this new feature will work, but it's safe to assume that it will be somewhat like the ecosystems that we've always wanted to make in Jurassic World Evolution. The reason reserves make sense for this pack is that, as I'm sure you guys know by now, conservation. Some Pleistocene species went extinct so recently, enough to the point where environments would still benefit greatly by them being reintroduced. Some of these include the mammoth, the thylacine, the dodo, and the giant moa. The pack could come along with new reserve locations that make it our goal to reintroduce these extinct species back into their natural habitats. With something like the mammoth, they could even have a whole campaign about rewilding the mammoth steppe with mammoths, saber-toothed cats, and many more. Why would Frontier even want to make an extinct species pack? Firstly, money. As I'll mention later in the video, the DLC will probably cost a lot of money, and hopefully get a lot of sales. Secondly, it could raise awareness to the drastic environmental changes that are dealt with when the species are lost, and could even educate people on why some de-extinction projects could even prove vital to ecosystems in the future. What would the price of this pack be? Honestly, it depends entirely on the size. A pack on the mammoth steppe alone could already push slightly over the regular pricing for Planet Zoo packs. However, if we want to include an appropriate amount of extinct species, we could even be looking at an entire expansion that could genuinely get in the regions of $30 plus. I would personally be willing to drop a huge bag on a DLC that allows me to play with prehistoric and modern animals in the same game, and also work on campaigns that allow me to do things that I dream of being done in the real world. To answer the title of the video, yes, I think if the trademark registering of the Planet Prehistoric was referring to a Planet Zoo DLC, I think Frontier should follow through with the considerations. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments on if you would buy a pack this expensive, considering the amount of content that it would add. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.